Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to share a story with you, Faith, and I hope you will like it. It was a rainy day. The wind blew hard and the air was cold. As soon as I got home, the phone rang. It was from the hospital. Although I was only 10 years old, I knew that something was wrong. Soon later, my mom brought me to the hospital and to intensive care. And I saw a man lying on the bed, and I was shocked. I asked myself, is a person lying on the bed my grandpa? No, he couldn't be. He was strong and had a loud voice. He used to take me to school every day. Why are his eyes closed with electrodes and tubes all over his body and face? I held his hand, and I found that the hand was as big as usual, but I found it was cold and loose. I still remember that every winter, despite the freezing temperature, it was these big hands that kept me warm and held me so tight. I still remember that once I was very sick. He took off the jacket and laid it on my back. He said that with the jacket on my back, he could share my pain. So this time, I took off a little coat and laid it up on him. And I hope this could bring him back. I waited, waited, and waited. But nothing has changed. At about 8 o'clock, the line on the screen was flat. Then my family got busy, and I was often left at home these days. Until one day, I was taken to a room full of flowers. And in the middle of the room, I saw there was a box. And I saw my grandpa's face, peaceful and amiable, as if he was sound asleep. But he was not snoring. I whispered to him, but he didn't answer. The coffin lid closed slowly, very slowly, and then the coffin was taken away. A few hours later, a plate with bones and ashes were taken to me before my eyes. My family told me that it was my grandpa, and they asked me to take a piece of bone and put it into a jar. Then I was taken home, and I saw the empty sofa that my grandpa used to sit upon and take a nap there, and I always played beside him. The little jar came to my mind, and I asked myself again, how could the little jar become my big grandpa's home? I didn't know why. I began to drop tears. I began to cry. I cried and sobbed. I sobbed and cried. I felt helpless because I was not ready to face him. I felt helpless because I could do nothing. I felt helpless because it seems that death can take away anything that we cherish at any moment. And all we can do was to cry. However, even though life is unpredictable, we can never know what will happen in the next moment. Success or failure, being together or separated, happy or sad, laughter or tears. But we can choose to love, choose to express our love, choose to express our love to our family. Always remember, not to come home too late. Always remember to give your parents a phone call. And always remember, give your parents a big hug and tell them, I love you. They're always waiting for you. However, the right method to convey our love is quite important also. One day, I took out my cell phone and sent a text message to my mom. I love you, Mom. It's good to be your son. And a few seconds later, my mom replied to me, I love you, son. Don't commit suicide! Please, parents, don't commit suicide! So, my dear friends, remember, if you want to convey your love, please be face to face, not Facebook to Facebook. Tonight, after you go home, please remember to give your parents a big hug and tell them, I love you. Thank you.